Hey guys, welcome to my video, my entry for Carli Bybel's giveaway. So hey Carli, I know that this video is going to be for you. You're going to see this video. I'll start off by introducing myself, I guess. My name is Autumn. I don't really have like a fear that I can like go out in public, I guess, and face, or like something that I could like film like in public. So that's why I'm kind of like here at home, like in my normal setting, if you guys get what I'm saying. I guess that this is kind of like a really big deal. Like, this is me facing my fear because of the fact that everyone's gonna see this video. It's a very public video, I guess. Today I'm gonna face my fear because this is what this whole giveaway is about. And I wanted to thank you, Carli, because you are definitely pushing us like out of our comfort zone to kind of like face our fears, like how you had said. And I mean, I don't know about any of the other girls who entered, and I'm sure that all the other girls have like legit fears, you know what I mean? But this is just something that has been like a big deal in my life, you know what I mean? It's something that's definitely held me back from so much and from being happy in a way. So my fear, you guys, is rejection. My biggest fear is rejection from, you know, people that I love. Not really from people that I don't know, but it's mainly the people who are closest to me. But my fear is rejection through the word no. That was like, I was talking with my sister and I was like, okay, how can I like word my fear? Like, it was definitely like a video that I wanted to semi kind of plan out because it's just so much emotions that I kind of bottle up inside, and I didn't want to come on here and like have like a huge long 30-minute video clip. But my biggest fear is rejection from the word no. I'm definitely like a person that kind of, I don't want to say that I'm a very nice person because I don't know how people view me, but I feel that I'm a very nice, sweet person with people that I love. And I feel like if I'm a very giving person, and I feel like if I always want the best for people, you know, sometimes like I don't really like reach out to people like as often as I should, or like friends or family, but I'm a very like giving person. And sometimes I feel like whenever people walk all over me, since I'm so giving and since I'm so friendly and since I'm so scared for like people to feel like upset or whatever, I'm like, okay, I'll do whatever you want me to do. Like, let me go and do whatever you want me to do. And like, for example, like with one of my sisters growing up, I can use her as an example because she's my sister, and it's not really a big of a deal because she knows that she's like this and I've expressed my feelings to her. But one of my sisters, like she growing up, I was kind of like her little bumblebee. We'll just say that, bumblebee, bee. I was her little bee, and this is like something that we're like totally over. It's not anything for anybody to be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe her sister treated her that way. But like my sister used to kind of just have me as her little bee. Like, I had to do everything for her, and I would do it for her approval kind of. And if I didn't do it, then she would make me feel like crap because I didn't do it. But I don't even know how to like word this, you guys. This is so weird. But like, I guess I just feel like I don't want people to feel sad. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I try to stay on track as much as I can with my relationship with God and stuff. And so like, I always feel like, God, like, I don't want to do anything to like hurt people or whatever. I just want to be, you know, good. I want to do things to honor you, kind of like, say like if people ask me for something, or like if people overly take advantage of me or of my husband or any type of thing. I notice that both of us kind of have like the hearts where we want to like give, no matter if people are taking advantage of us, or no matter if people are like kind of like overriding us. But I think that we're both just so scared. I'm not even gonna talk about him, but I'm like so scared that people are gonna think that I'm like some evil person if I tell them no for once in my life, you know what I mean? And I notice that like I tell people yes, and like they're not, like, I'm still feeling kind of rejected either way, whether I tell them yes or no. And because I tell them yes so that way I won't feel like rejected. I guess that I'm just like always afraid for like people to like think low of me. And so like rejection, point blank period. I feel like I'm not even making any sense, you guys. So I've come to the realization that people reject me anyways because and I'm not talking about like random people. It's sad, but this is based more towards people that I hold very dear to me in my life, you know, from my family, from things like that. And I feel like they reject me anyways because, I mean, I feel rejected anyways because of the fact that, like, obviously this wouldn't bug me if they didn't already make me feel bad, you know what I mean? I feel like if I give so much to people and people don't really care at all, you know what I mean? I feel like if I put so much effort and they don't care, and then whenever I stop putting in effort for like 5 seconds, then everyone makes me feel like a bad person, and then I have to go and rebutter them up to kind of make them feel better, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying this like as like, oh, okay, this is my side of the story and this is their side of the story. Like, I'm sure that people have like their part of their story, but I know how I am, and I definitely know I'm not afraid to admit if I was being a bad person or a bad friend or anything like that. But I'm kind of tired of people taking advantage of me like that. Like my sisters told me, Autumn, quit allowing people to take advantage of you, quit allowing people to walk all over you. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if everyone's gone. Point is that you're always gonna have God at the end of the day. You're always gonna have Dominic, you're gonna have me, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter who comes in and comes out of my life, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I know that I'm not the best person. I have my flaws, but I know that I'm good to people. If I ever do anybody wrong, and maybe it's, you know, I yell at Dominic sometimes because I get frustrated, or Summer, but like other people that other people I don't like to be rude to, you know what I mean? Not even my sisters that much, because I know it's always gonna come back and bite me in the butt. But I guess just me facing my fear, you guys, is me coming clean with myself about this and finally just saying, you know what, it's okay to say no. There's like a limit where like you're saying no and you're just like a jerk constantly and you want people to constantly give to you and you're just always no, 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 no. But I now know that I'm just at the point where I give so much to people, and it's okay for me to take a break from that. I mean, I know that my giving heart will never go away, but it's okay for me to say no now. And now I know that. So that's kind of me like facing that fear of where I know that I can say no to the people who I'm so scared to feel rejected by. And if I end up being rejected by them, it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I know that I always have God, and I know that I'm honest with myself. I feel like this video sounds so horrible, you guys, but then I feel like if it sounds so horrible, but then that kind of ties into me, like how I am, like how I'm scared to be like rejected by people, which I don't know. I'm just kind of at the point in my life where I feel like all of this stuff, I feel like all of that, it puts like a huge weight on me, and it makes me kind of like not feel happy, and it makes me feel nervous, and it puts me into like a mood of anger, and then I tend to like kind of lash out like on Dominic or like on Summer whenever I'm feeling so overwhelmed because I'm trying to please like other people that just don't really deserve to be pleased anymore. And so that's just kind of like my thing. Like, I'm not angry about it anymore, but just me facing that, I guess that I'm just facing that fear of like, I don't even know, you guys. I don't even know how to word this. I don't even know if this video is gonna make sense at all, but you guys, me facing my fear is going to be, okay, so my fear is rejection from the word no, and I guess that me facing my fear kind of concludes with like how that ends is how I'm gonna face my fear is, you know, continuing to love the people that I love and be there for the people that I'm gonna be there for, but not feeling like not allowing people to take advantage of me. You know what I mean? I guess that I need to be able to kind of balance everything out and know when it's okay to do this and know when it's okay to do this. And I'm not gonna feel guilty anymore. That's gonna be the fear, like how I face it, is not feeling guilty by not overly trying to like please people or overly trying to do things for people. I mean, definitely I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do nothing for anybody, but I mean, I need to know that limits do exist, and I'll be okay if I just take a break from that. You know what I mean? Because it takes a toll on me. It takes a toll on my emotions. It takes a toll on my freaking weight. I'm always eating like a maniac because I get depressed. You know, it interferes with my marriage because I'm so overwhelmed. And I notice that I kind of like overwhelm my husband with all my problems sometimes. And I know that he's there to support me and to back me up. But like, I tend to get whenever I get overwhelmed and frustrated, I tend to kind of like be very like angry sometimes, which is really like bitter for me to say right now because it's not something that I like to admit, but I tend to get kind of angry sometimes, and it's not fair to the people who love me, you know what I mean? And I know that it's not that I'm being mean like to anybody, but it's just, I'm tired of letting people walk over me. And now by facing this fear, I know that I'm gonna change for the better. I know that I can only face this fear with God on my side, you know what I mean? And just have him give me that wisdom on how to say no and know how to do this or know how to do that. I don't even know if this video is gonna make sense to anybody, but I just want you guys to know that if you guys are kind of facing something like similar to this, like, I don't even want to go into deep detail because of how public this video is going to be, but if you guys are ever feeling like kind of under the spot, I guess, whenever you guys know that you guys are good in your heart, because I mean, I know that people are like, oh, people would probably think like, oh, they're saying they're good in their heart, but that's just their twisted view of it. No, I feel like it does exist for someone to know if they're a good person or not, you know what I mean? It's not because we only view our side of the story. I don't even know what to say. But if you guys ever feel like under the spot, or if you guys ever feel like if you guys are being taken advantage of and you guys are scared to step up, or if you guys feel like if you're the one who's always having to put out, and you're not getting any type of like feedback from those people that you love so much. And it's not that you give to get back. I'm not like whenever I give to my friends and to my family, I don't expect people to give back, but I do expect kind of like a nice attitude, not people to be jerks with me or like talk down to me just because, like, or like put me down just because they want to make themselves feel better and stuff. Like, it sounds really like silly, and it's like I don't even say things to trigger put downs or say things to trigger like rudeness that I feel that I receive back whenever I kind of step off a little bit. But you guys, no one has to tolerate kind of being bullied, because that's kind of what it comes off as. And so me facing this fear today is by me just from here on out saying like, no, I know what's okay and what's not okay, but I'm not gonna sit here and please people for the rest of my life, because that's really unhealthy and it's gonna drive me insane and crazy. And yeah, but just thank you so much, Carli, for giving me the chance to vent. I'm so sorry. I feel like this video didn't even make any sense at all, but I just thank you guys so much. And you know, I know that Carli is not the only person who's going to be seeing this. I also have a channel, so to my subscribers out there, thank you guys for hearing me out, and just thank you for anybody who's heard me out. And just I'll pray for all of you guys if you guys are dealing with the same thing, or whatever anybody's fear that they're facing, whatever everyone's fear is that they're facing through this like giveaway thing that Carli has going out. I'm just gonna pray for all of you guys' fears, and I just, you know, I pray that God helps all of you guys, because I know that I need a lot of help from him, and I know that he's the only one who's going to be able to help me, and he's the only one who's going to be able to, you know, God never expects anything from us, you know what I mean, besides, you know, just genuinely having a relationship with him, and just, I don't know, like God is so giving, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I just know that he's always going to be there for me through these tough times. Thank you so much again, Carli, for posting up this video. I mean, posting up your video introducing you know, the theme, or whatever, I don't know what the heck to call it. Just thank you for allowing me to share this, because it really helped me. It helped me to think about what my fears were. I noticed that like fears are not always like something like physical, or like something that like an action. Fears are not always an action. Fears can always be something, a fear can be something very internal, like kind of like what I've been feeling lately. So so if any of you guys fear rejection, just know that you never are. I mean, maybe you could be rejected by other people, but I know for a fact that God will never reject us. So if you guys ever do feel rejected, know that Jesus is always there for you. And you guys can talk to me. I love everybody. That's what this channel is for me to connect with people. Just thank you guys once again for hearing me rant. And I think I'm gonna let you guys go now, because I feel like if I'm not making any sense, like I'm just jibber jabbering. But I love you guys so much, and thank you once again, Carli, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye.